Well, Vicky, I hope that's the case, and I hope that one thing that people take away from this, and I think I might have used this language earlier, but I'm not sure that I highlighted it. This is really a leadership issue for men. This is about men taking a position of leadership, and men who are in positions of formal leadership needing to address these issues, not because they're nice guys helping out the women. That's been the status quo up till now, is that guys who are in positions of influence, whether it's in the educational space or in the youth worker space or whatever, they see themselves, oh, I'm a nice guy, I'm going to help out the Vickies and the Lindas because it's important to get guys involved with this. I'm saying that's a failed model. Okay, a handful of us will respond to that, but if you define it as a leadership imperative, you're saying that men who are in positions of leadership, and we can, by the way, we can define that broadly. Yes, formal leadership is important, but informal leadership is also important. If you're in a position of leadership, this shouldn't be optional for you. This shouldn't be like something that you're being a nice guy to help out. It should be like, we expect this of men. For example, in the 21st century in Scotland and Australia and the United States, who are in positions of influence, especially in the lives of young people, we expect them to be knowledgeable about this subject matter. We don't expect them to agree with everything that someone like me says, but we do expect them to be engaging with this conversation and being smart and being thoughtful and taking some risks. If we define it as a leadership issue, we're defining it aspirationally and positively. We're inviting men into the conversation and challenging them in a positive way to be part of the conversation, rather than pointing our finger and saying you're bad, you're a bad man, or you're doing bad things. It's more like, come on, guys, don't we have a little more strength and confidence to join with these women? They're obviously telling the truth. They're obviously pointing a spotlight, shining a spotlight on some behaviors and some norms that need changing. Instead of reacting defensively and hostilely to these women, what about just saying, you know what, they got a point, and I'm going to do what I can, and I'm going to play my part. And by framing it as a positive leadership aspiration, I think a lot of men can hear it in a positive way and do whatever they have to do to become part of the change that has to happen.